Yeah, it was a very interesting year for hazard management and the National Emergency Operations Centre. And we did start with a 7.7 earthquake, as well as obviously the 23 aftershocks, a tsunami scare, dust scares, tropical storms. We had 3 tropical storms. And COVID obviously started very early on. And we were in a Public Health England conference in Miami in January with the Chief Medical Officer. And we realized then it was going to be a big issue. We looked around the world and we had the benefit of seeing around the world what was happening. So we had a bit of time, but we had to be very proactive to make sure that we were, ready to go, very, very proactive with what we were doing and how we were going to get supplies in and get organized for that. We set up the NEAC very early on, which was of great benefit to the Cayman Islands because we were about a week before WHO identified it as a pandemic. And I think those kind of measures really helped making sure that we were on the front foot of this as opposed to the back foot. So we were always ready to proactively get things in advance, set things up, and ensure that, we had to just adapt accordingly. I think trying to adapt, albeit some very, very long nights and some very long hours, it put us in the position we were in, and a lot of teamwork to really help each other out and carry each other when times got really tough.
So each day we would start off by having our 9 a.m. meeting with all the different heads of departments as well as cluster members, just to get an update and also provide situational awareness in terms of what was taking place, what the priorities were, what we wanted to accomplish that day and what the issues were on that day in order to push that up to cabinet and have decisions made in a timely manner to ensure that we kept our continuity going and we knew exactly how to keep the island safe and provide that information to our public.
I think the pandemic was very different because, again, it's an invisible disease. So that in itself creates all sorts of very weird and wonderful, bizarre things to try and comprehend. Again, the longevity, you can see a hurricane coming, an earthquake, it's fairly quick. And of course, we'll be doing recovery mode afterwards, or relief and recovery response. But this is such a longer term thing that you have to make sure that you have the energy to sustain it. We knew it was going to be a long journey, but I don't think, appreciate it was going to be 104 days. And we're still on the journey now, of course.